up that refrigerator and it ain't had nothing but air in it. Now I be opening up my Chase app, checking my balance so I could just stare at it. I do this for everyone stuck in them gutters. Now they be living through me vicarious. I remember money was funny, but now that I got serious paper, that shit is hilarious. I know the loudest is usually the scariest, and them Southside niggas nefarious. Bustin' your house with them dollars, cause everything they finna take niggas can't even carry it. The type of people, if they got a problem with someone, they shoot everything in that area. They take a shovel to dirt, you would swear they was looking for treasure, but they just gon' bury it. Bird by the streets, but most of the babies there don't make it out like they having miscarriages. I had a homie whose pops got killed in the shootout. His gun was his only inheritance. He wasn't stingy, so all of the pain he was feeling inside, he wanted to share that shit. Tips how you dying over something that's tiny, and this don't got nothing to do with that Harris's, nigga.
Yo. Trill talk, real talk. The realest, the trillest podcast in the land, man. You know I gotta let my neo soul beats rock for a second.
That's smooth.
Yeah. Hey. A trill talk, a real talk. A trill talk, a real talk. Hey, I keep it trill, I keep it real. I keep it trill, I keep it real. My little intro I be doing. To every beat that be playing, I trying to get a little tune going.
Bust a little verse to it. Nah, I feel it. That beat smooth.
Yeah. This is Trail Talk, Real Talk Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in again, or thank you for checking us out for the first time. You already know the fucking vibes. I am your host, Reggie Rex. Reggie, you know the fucking vibes. We in the fucking building.
Yep.
Today I got my guest joining me. A good friend of mine since I've been out here in Phoenix, man. That did some music together, some collabs, supported each other, man.
Yep.
I got my boy Granite Reef in the motherfucking house. Yes, indeed, man. Thank you for joining me.
Yep, glad to be here. Thank you for having me, for sure.
Appreciate you. Hippie's not in the room right now for my viewers, but you already know I couldn't do this alone. If you see me, you know Hippie is around, so shout out to my guy Hippie. He not in here at the moment. And sponsoring every episode that we do, DDI Productions, the coldest engineer, the coldest studio in Arizona, man. If you need that work, tap in. West Coast, all over. Come tap in with DDI Production. Doozy does it. You know the fucking vibes. There he is. Hippie! What's the deal, man? He has a blunt in his mouth. He said big chillin' though.
Shout out to God, the universe, thank you for you guys being here.
Yes. Already, we finna jump into this thing. I got my host, man. I got Reef, man. Reef, how you doing today?
Man, I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah?
I'm feeling real good.
Thank you for joining me, my brother.
Feeling blessed.
Good. Thank you for joining me. Today is the day after Christmas. Glad this shit over with.
Man.
I'm glad this
year almost over already.
Man, this year almost over with. 2021 wrap up. Shit, it was a hell of a year. Quick ass year too. And we're still dealing with this COVID shit.
Still sick.
Man. Any highlights of the year for you, Reef?
Shoot, man. Yeah, I dropped my first album earlier this year.
Nice.
I dropped my first project, Too Far Into This.
That's the name of it?
That's the name of the album on all platforms. Dropped my first album. I went to DreamCon in Texas, promoted,
Yeah.
got to meet some cool YouTubers, got to connect with a whole bunch of people. RDC World, shout out RDC World.
Shout out to RDC, man.
Real cool people. Got to meet them, got to link with a bunch of people. And really pushed the tape. I got a lot of good feedback from it.
Nice.
And it was just cool to be there. It was a lot of dope people there.
Where was that at? In Texas?
In Arlington, Texas.
That's good, man. That's good. You putting your feet on the ground and rolling shit. That's the best way to do it right there, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to take a lot more trips this year and just get out there, promote music and just take trips just because.
Yeah,
at the same time, but
you gotta enjoy life, man.
And
shit, and still be on the grind. But definitely, that's one thing on my checklist for this year. I took a lot of trips, man. I be in California a lot, but I want to experience some more Then I got a trip to the NY coming up, so
Oh yeah, that's gonna be dope.
I never been, so
I never been either, but it's on it's on
Yeah.
my list to go. I like big cities and stuff.
hell yeah, man. I come from a small city, so anywhere the big city, I like being there. You know what I'm saying? Inspiration for myself, man.
Yeah.
Inspiration. Hell yeah, man. The new year coming up, so you drop your first project, man. I know that feeling.
Yeah. It was a good feeling to actually get it out.
Yeah.
To get it out of me, like that's my goal. Kind of, it's been my goal. It's not going into the next year, but it's just I'm gonna stay on that goal. It's just to everything inside of me I want to get outside of me, like
Yeah.
so just
Get that shit up out of there. Spread that message you got.
all my ideas, all my thoughts, whatever I got, and just get it out of me, bro. I don't want to die with it inside me. I just want to push it out. So
Yeah. As you should, bro. You got art form, and you definitely should show it off, and you never know what your art form can do for the next person. Just like we all have them artists that,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
for sure.
hit the spot when we need it. So you could be that artist for somebody else. So definitely keep that shit up. I like hearing that there, man.
Yeah, it's cool just getting feedback from, I'm not buzzing or nothing, but I've already got good feedback. People tell me that they be listening to it, they be bumping my stuff, and it's just like, yeah, whether they working out, they like, yo, I'm at the gym going crazy right now. Your track hitting right now.
Hey, it's the small things that count, bro. It's the small little tags and supported that count. Shit, I can definitely relate to everything you saying, shit. But that's real dope though, man. That's a milestone, you know what I'm saying? And like you say, do it more and keep going at it, shit, because it only gets better and you learn from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Learned a lot of stuff too from dropping my first album. Just little things with marketing, things with advertisements, things with how people react to certain stuff, what you got to get set up before, what it takes
100%
from getting your album artwork to getting all your stuff ready to go. And it's just like, I feel like the more you do it, the easier it's gonna get too. Like I feel way more confident coming into my next release. So
nice. That's what's up, bro. How long you been making music?
Man, forever. But how long the first time I started recording was probably like, I want to say early 2015.
Nice.
That was the first time I ever was playing with my friend, my homie Theo. Shout out Theo. He had a studio, and it was my homie Tamari put me on to my homie Theo. They both my homies now, but shout out Tamari, that's the brother, and then shout out Theo. But we used to be in Theo's closet, man, and just making stuff, and he would just engineer for us, and that was my first little dose.
Had a little room set up.
Yeah. And I used to just put those on SoundCloud, and then from then I just started learning the game. People was telling me the game, so now I figured out how to get my stuff on all platforms.
Right.
Started being a little more legit with my licenses and stuff for my music, because I can't play around for them beats. And it just kept growing from there, man.
Shit, chill. It's a learning process, man. It's always a lot of game to be learned out here, shit.
Man,
a lot of game, shit. I know what you going through, cause I've experienced some of that. Then I'm still learning myself, and shit. Like you said, that marketing and knowing, how to run with it. That project or that number one release, you gotta know how to run with it, and that's really one reason why I haven't been releasing music too.
That's been my biggest reason why I be trying to save music and hard music. And I be sitting on it for so long. And I said, you say you got some tracks you've been sitting on. I got some tracks I've been sitting on, and it's like, man, sometimes it be too good and you don't even want to release them yet, because it's like you got to do it big, or your imagination for it is so crazy, and it's just like you just want to do it right.
Yeah, I feel like I cannot present this unless I present it with the full that I've been thinking about, the full unit that I got with it.
Exactly.
And shit, I've been holding on to these songs since this summer. I've been recording music since the beginning of the summer all the way till now, and I released 2 songs out of that bunch. I've been doing some features and shit, but I finally, every other week I have somebody, a few people on my Facebook. When you dropping? You know what I'm saying? I preview something. I be previewing shit from 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
Maybe shit, when you dropping? So I'm gonna start off the year good. Make sure I'm doing consistent drops, but the main thing is gotta make sure I'm marketing right.
Yep.
Hell yeah, that's the main thing. Performing wise, man, I came to see you perform earlier this year.
Yep. Did
your fucking thing. That was a dope ass setup.
Yep.
Real nice performance from yourself. The vibes was immaculate. How has it been this year performing out here in Phoenix?
Performance wise, I haven't done too much. The one that you came to is probably I did like another one besides that. It was real small, but that was probably the main performance thing for this year. But it was definitely a good experience. I'm glad that I did do it. Gave me a lot more confidence in myself. It was a cool vibe. Made some cool memories that night, and I definitely looking to stay in the performing. But I did like that one for sure.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. That's what I like to hear too, man. That was real dope. When I see you perform, bro, I wouldn't think that, you know what I'm saying, that was just your, you know, barely on the stage this year. I would have thought that you shit been doing this shit.
Man.
You know.
Nah, yeah. And anything I try to do, I try to go hard or go home. So it's like, I've done other things performance-wise, from like little dance and stuff, whatever, from high school and shit. And
performance
I used to play the little piano or something my senior year, so I had to get on. So I'm familiar with getting on the stage and doing stuff, but that was one of the first times getting on the stage and actually rapping. So.
Yeah,
and it is different.
You're the center of attention. And unless you got background dancers, they all eyes on you.
Yep, it is, and it was a nervous. It was a nervous feeling going into it, but you know, I learned how to work through that nervousness and still operate with it, so it was cool.
Yeah, nice. I heard you say that you used to play the piano in school, and I just seen you today with the piano on your story. You still be getting down, don't you? Yeah. That's that music in your life.
I still get down. It's definitely a little more than rap. I started playing piano my junior year of high school. We had moved to our grandma's house. My grandma stayed in middle of nowhere. Like, she in Maricopa. It's dirt.
Out there.
You know what I'm saying? She out there. And we was transitioning from one house to another, so we was staying with her. And out there, it was cool to be out there, but when you out there, there ain't really much to do out there.
You gotta find something to do.
Yeah, so just out of boarded, I'm in the back room digging through stuff, and she got a little keyboard back there. I'm pulling it out, just playing with it, messing with it for extended time, because I don't got nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
And before you know it, I get to actually making a little something. Like, that sound like a little song. You know what I'm saying? You start getting hype, or start getting hype for your little stuff that you're doing. And then I looked on YouTube, and I started trying to find like little small songs and stuff like that. And next thing you know,
teach yourself.
Yep. Next thing you know, I'm just rewinding the video, going slow. And then from there, next thing you know, a couple of days later, you know what I'm saying, I got that shit down. I got that song down a little bit. And then, you know what I'm saying, it just kept progressing. Then get to high school, and they got the little the piano room or piano class that you can sign up for. So I signed up for it. I used to go there for tutoring and stuff when I even had before I had the class. And then I took the class, and it just progressed from there. Just self-taught.
That's what's up, though, man. That's brilliant right there, man. That's black excellence right there. Yeah. Inspirations, man, in this music shit.
Man, yeah.
I know you got some. We all got some. We do the shit the way we do it, and we so into it the way we do.
Yeah, you said inspirations?
Yeah. What's
my inspirations? Let me see. I gotta give the number one inspiration to the GOAT Lil Wayne.
That's my go-to, so I'm right here. We on the same track.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Lil Tunchy, man. Growing up, that's my number one. When we talking rap, and I feel like that's my go-to for like bars, metaphors, flow-wise.
Yeah,
if you listen to his music, like, it's like his flow has changed so much through time, and he's right there with the wave. He's making the waves, and it's like his metaphors, bars still getting there, and it's just like, it was definitely a lot to learn from. So I took a lot of my inspiration from
Weezy.
And of course from Drake as well.
Yeah.
Rock with J. Cole as well too.
Shout out to Dream
It's
Chasers.
a lot of artists. Big Sean.
I fucks with Sean.
On the smaller side, I rock with some kind of underground artists a little bit, like from Pootieville and Caden Raps. Yeah, it's a lot of people, but those probably my main ones that I gotta give respect to.
That's what's up, man. I definitely right there with you with the Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne, huge inspiration. I think definitely inspired two generations, if not three.
Yeah.
When you look at how long he been doing this shit, he been rapping since I was born. You know, I was born in '98, so
man,
he was with the Hot Boys in '98 as a little kid, still doing this shit. So he been my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I'm gonna get into later on with these Jay-Z.
They was going crazy with that. I was like, when did that happen?
We gonna get there.
I mean, all respect to Jay-Z. I bump your shit too, nigga. I'm a fan, but
let me ask you this. Anybody ever got in the car with you? Reef?
Nah.
Turn the Jay-Z on, my nigga. Turn the jiggle on, nigga.
Nah, I don't have that memory. It ain't there.
For me, the only time was back in the day when he had that song with the UGK, Big Pimpin'. That's the only song I heard people from where I'm from play with him. But that's because he had two Southern legends on the song.
Yep.
I'm from the South. I didn't grow up in Arizona, so I don't know the music that y'all listen to. I would think it was more West Coast Southern hip hop. Of course, everybody listens to everything, but Jay-Z ain't hitting for me like he hitting for niggas that might be from New York. You know, so New Jersey shit.
It's different stuff. And like I said, no shade to Jay-Z because I actually
big ups to him.
Yeah, it's big ups to Jay. Ain't no disrespect towards Jay. I understand why people rock with him for sure. Like he is, you know what I'm saying?
He is a GOAT and you know, in its own right.
He is one of the greats, and he's a veteran in the game too. And sometimes you forget how much stuff he was involved in. Like when they said that, I was like, man, what are they talking about? So I went and I was just looking at his catalog, and I'm like, yeah, he do got a catalog. I know some songs I didn't remember he was in. Like he had. I'm like,
we've been getting reminded.
That was his joint. I'm like, okay, but yeah, definitely respects to Jay-Z, but I just feel like when you talking about the GOAT talk, I just feel like he was in the wrong conversation because you got to give it to my man. I got to give it to my man Lil Wayne.
Yeah, and then I was on Academics. I be on his stream, and then I follow him on his Twitter, gram and shit.
Yep.
He had made something that I was like, well, that answers the questions. Depending on your demographic, where you're from in the States, and your generation, that's all gonna go off of your answer. If you're a kid from all the way from Florida to California, and you grew up young in the 2000s, Wayne is your GOAT.
Yeah.
You know, and then just like you saying, the way the metaphors, the punchlines, the flows, all the styles, because even today it's 2021, finna be 2022 in less than a week, and we still see Wayne in a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's my GOAT. Jay-Z got on Clubhouse and said when nobody's, standing toe to toe with him, basically. And a lot of people had a lot to say about that.
Yeah, I think Lil Wayne standing toe to head. He's standing on top of him.
Yeah, man. When you look at the catalogs, man, hit for hit, Wayne gonna take it.
Nah, for sure. And then you talking about his mixtape, man.
Cause this a versus, he can play any song he got. All he gotta do is, that lighter flick and it's over with.
Nah, Wayne is one of the only rappers where he is one of those, you listen to the same song over and over again, but you don't even understand what he said until a later date,
bro.
And you come back and you like, that's what that nigga
It's
meant?
so many times. Even to this day, I listen to his catalog like majorly. I go back to this day. I hear stuff that songs I've been listening to for years.
Yeah.
I hear shit and I'll be like, Wayne's a fucking genius.
I had to go to school and learn some words and come back and listen to it again before I click. And sometimes it's like, man, yeah, but
he's a fucking genius.
Definitely. Hats off to Wayne, man.
And then the thing with this conversation, I think what a lot of people get misconstrued too is when you're talking about a versus, since everybody is clear on what versus is hit for hit. Either 20, 15, 10 songs, however they do it, is hit for hit. We're not talking about the business accolades. We're not talking about your wife and everything. All the other reasons people look at you as a hip hop empire king.
Yeah.
We're not talking about because you became one of the first billionaire rappers. That's not what we talking about. We talking about hit for hit musically. Yeah, you might have did this and did that with your investments, but music wise, Wayne was on them charts.
Yeah.
Wayne was on them charts.
It ain't the same. Like, it ain't the same. You gotta take, like you said, you gotta take the hit for hit, and it's not even a comparison nor opinion nor debate
at all,
because it's songs on mixtapes where Lil Wayne is hopping on. He's taken many of Jay-Z songs.
What Jay-Z gonna do when Lil Wayne play that song with him and Beyonce
and murdered him on his own song?
Facts.
What was it? I was listening to Still Got the Rock?
Yeah.
Like, it was a bunch of them, but that was just the one that I'm like, man. I played Jay-Z's verse, and I was like, yeah, cool song. I played Lil Wayne's song, and my head got bobbing, heart start to beat, and I'm like, this. And
that shit hit you different.
Yeah, it hit a lot different.
Hell yeah, man. That shit been a big discussion in the hip hop community right now.
I think people just like to talk sometimes.
Yeah, of course. It's all for discussion, so we can talk about some shit right here on Trill Talks, Real Talks, the coldest podcast, realest trillers podcast out here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. If you watching, you already know the fucking vibes. I got my dog Reef in the house.
Yeah.
I got Hippie Matt running the fucking camera. You know I couldn't do this alone. It's your boy Reggie Reg. You know what I'm saying, man? And we chopping it up, man. You know, that shit that crazy.
Most definitely.
Need some H2O right now. Yeah, man, it's been a good day. A lot of people on the break. People driving crazy out here in Arizona, man. Driving hella crazy out here, man. Y'all be careful with y'all seatbelts. Shit, man, the new year coming up.
2022.
We got here pretty damn quick, man. We got here pretty damn quick. Just to think, in a couple weeks, a year from a couple weeks from now, motherfuckers was breaking down into the Capitol and shit.
Niggas was running in that shit.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a year, man. COVID still going crazy. Bitches still dying.
Yeah,
then everybody who was up in 2020, you seen them come down because them PPPs wasn't around in 2021.
Hey, them triple P's. Niggas was acting real different.
Them same niggas. Hey, shit, y'all should have did right with that bread. You feel me?
Them PPPs will get you that 20 bands real quick.
You feel me? Motherfuckers was on it. Motherfuckers was on that shit.
People was going crazy. They was setting it up like they ended up getting millions, and people would start getting locked up for that shit.
Bro,
like,
did you see the two niggas rap the whole song about the PPP, bro? They got literally a song called PPP. They got shit called Scamdemics, Bandemics. Motherfucking cops is looking at this like, what the fuck is this here?
Man.
Self-snitching, telling, all that. Use a self-rat. You telling on yourself and you telling on the people around you when you do that shit. If you gonna do that, keep it out your raps.
Man. Sometimes you just want to let somebody know how cold you done came up and they can't contain their mouth.
I don't get it, man. I don't get you right though, bro.
But nah, I'm be like, man, you gotta
play your cards right.
You got, just like Wayne said, real G's move in silence.
Like lasagna. Real G, bro. That shit. Wayne be saying some of the realest shit. For a minute, every caption on my picture on Instagram was a Wayne quote.
Man.
Because the shit was just too fucking real. I'm like, this shit fits. Wayne our GOAT, man. I think everybody need to start giving him his flowers right now. Quit talking about his hair. We ain't gonna have no Wayne slander around this bit.
Man, I don't want to have to get into the. I don't want to have to tear nobody else down, but it's just unfortunately you got put in the wrong conversation, so we gotta put you back.
Yeah, we gotta put you back in your
spot. Gotta put you. Much respect to the great, man.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I don't see nobody.
But it's the difference.
Birdman said in his interview. They said, Bird, who can go song for song with Wayne, and he said the same thing Kanye West said, which I think Kanye got it from him. He said
It's gotta be
Wayne.
himself.
Wayne versus Wayne, and he listed off all the stats, all the top 100 songs and all this. He like, who else got this catalog and these stats to go, hit for hit with Wayne?
Wayne.
So far, the theme of it has been basically it has to be of the time era when they were both uprising, right? Or what is the criteria for them to have to match these things?
They don't have to match it. They just have to be hit for hit. So I can play a song. Look, Wayne can play Steady Mobbin', and Jay-Z can play one of his first big songs from back then.
But in the recent one, 3-6 versus Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
Like they were around the same era, right? Or am I wrong?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
3-6 was a little after them.
Yeah,
Bone
that's
Thug got signed by Easy in 91, 92.
That's true.
Bone Thug, 3-6 wasn't that big until the 2000s where they had their reign.
Exactly. The streets knew though.
Yeah.
The streets knew, but industry wise, yeah, for sure.
Industry wise, it was a little different.
Yeah.
I don't know what criteria they use, but I just know hit for hit. It's not
interesting.
If you put Wayne and Jay-Z next to each other, it's not even a good fight. I think
that's knockout first round.
I think Wayne will probably go 20-0.
Everybody knows Wayne's song word for word. I feel and not everybody, of course. That's both sides. A lot of people would be singing a lot more to Wayne's music.
It's just a lot more depth to Wayne and the way his brain works. You can't listen to the song one time and then catch everything that Lil Wayne says. And even in that one time, you don't catch a lot. And it's he has little bombs in there.
Literally.
And like I said, I studied them and I put that into my craft. A lot of it.
100%.
So I put that into my craft, and it's the way that Wayne does it, the way his brain works. He goes forwards, backwards, side to side with words, and he just pulls shit out. And then just bro, how did you think of that?
Hard.
100%, man. Wayne is the GOAT. We all in here agree on that there. Anybody who disagrees, come debate me. We can go song for song up in here. I'm Wayne. You can be Jay-Z.
Tell me what. Yeah, I was when I was like, did I miss something? And before all this talk happened, I was talking with my brother, and I had noticed in the past maybe a year and a half, 2 years, I've been noticing a lot of people been creeping up talking about the Jay-Z GOAT talk, and I'm like, oh, huh? Where did that come from? And then they finally was just and I was like, nah.
You know what I seen and what I really didn't like is Lil Wayne took a little hiatus. Yeah. What he really did, he just kind of slowed down because of his music issues.
Yep.
Which they got that shit all along afterwards. I think in the absence of him dropping consistently like he's always have, where he was giving us mixtape album, take your beat and make the song better than what the fuck you did. Yep. Mixtapes. When that slowed down, I think people kind of forgot who the fuck Wayne was.
Yeah, it's not. They had a little break from it.
And then when that break gave the game, and the game is so fucked up because the game allowed Young Thug to come in here and fuck with the GOAT when the GOAT couldn't punch back like he wanted to. He couldn't even release music.
Yeah.
And y'all fucked up Wayne. Y'all fucked over Wayne when he was in his toughest moments dealing with that shit. And I feel like a bunch of people forgot who the fuck they was fucking with.
They definitely did. People was sleeping on Lil Wayne, and it was just bro, how you... It was ridiculous. And even with that, like I said, he did drop some mixtapes in that time because he couldn't drop, real albums and stuff.
Yeah.
And with music. But even in those mixtapes, his verses was fire, his flows was
everything was fire.
His shit was adapting. He had some straight hits in there.
GOAT shit, bro.
And that's just his play around mixtape shit. And I'm like, bro, this it's still there. But yeah, he be experimenting with different flows, experimenting with different
amazing, man.
Everything.
Amazing, man.
And it's still, I feel like a lot of people's albums wasn't competing with some of the heat that was in the mixtapes at all.
Never was, man. His mixtapes was top tier. That's why the producers and for instance, the producers and the record labels who own the songs that he was remixing been giving him the rights to release the song so they can recoup. Cause they shit. Honestly, this Swag Surf ain't made us $100,000 since 2014, but we would drop Wayne shit. We made $2 million a week. type shit.
Man, they might as well go ahead and license them out to him. Yeah, cause it's when I listen to a song, sometimes I don't even I don't even remember that song as like I remember it as Wayne's song.
Yeah, fact.
Like fuck with
When
me,
I-
you know I got it is Wayne's song. Like every time the beat comes on, I be like, okay, Wayne
Hold
finna
on.
go in, and
Fuck
then
with me, you know I got it. Yeah, it was that. I remember that song, but I remember Wayne's song.
yeah, check yourself before I sign it.
Yeah. Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne is hard. I can't even listen to like the classics, the "Oh Let's Do It" and all that shit, bro. You can't even listen to them songs again without Wayne in the back of your head. That shit right there,
Man, yeah.
crazy, man. Geez, so do you watch Drink Champs?
That's a
It's
a podcast,
it's a
right?
podcast.
And I think I have seen that for sure.
So they had Kanye on there,
Mm-hmm.
and then Kanye said some fuck shit about Big Sean, which you probably seen go viral.
Shit.
And then Big Sean went back on there and responded.
I seen Big Sean response, but I don't think I seen Kanye. What did Kanye say?
Okay, so
Was that about Big Sean? He was saying that he owed him some money, and he felt like it was something with
so basically along that line. So Kanye went on Drink Champs before Big Sean. Kanye said that the worst decision he ever made in his life was signing Big Sean.
Damn, I ain't know that.
Yeah, which is very fucked up. And I'm looking at Kanye like, Big Sean did the most for good music, my nigga. But he went on to say Big Sean supported the Democrats and then support him in his presidential run, and went on this whole tirade about, basically Big Sean backstabbing him because of that. Big Sean was like, that shit was false. He was capping the whole time. This man, good music owed me like $6-7 million.
Yeah.
And he was like, he mad because Big Sean said he endorsed him, but because he didn't continue endorsing him, basically Kanye was pissed off. But he was like, Kanye was only on the ballots in 30-some states, while I'm say this to my millions like that, which is understandable. But he said he didn't support the Bidens and them like Kanye went on Drink Champs and said he did. And then they discussed all the contracts and, Big Sean accomplishments for good music.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like Kanye was on some real bullshit, but I'm glad Big Sean spoke up about that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta watch who you deal with in this game, man. So just hearing that little summary of how that went, man. If you not naming no specific artists unless you wanna, you can. If you could sign to an artist, would you?
I don't even, man. I would be very cautious, but I guess it's possible depending on the conditions of how, you know what I'm saying.
How everything gets lined out.
But however anything goes, when we talk record deals or anything, like I said, we all independent right now. But like, I just want to make sure that I know 100% fully what I'm going into. Like, it ain't gonna be no impulse signing. It ain't gonna be no number. I want to know the full ins and outs of my contract so that I'm aware. You know what I'm saying, what it is. And if I rock with it, I rock with it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah, what's going on for real?
Cause, I got a love for my music, like, and that's what it is. If I want to be able to make the music and drop the music I want to drop and shit like that, and then also I want to own my music.
You don't want nobody recouping off your hard work.
Yeah, cause a lot of, like I said, the deal is they hit you with that that cool little advance that look real nice. Like, boom, we hit you with an M or something. We hit you with a boom, but then it's like, then you make these songs and you get popping and you get hot and
no cash coming in.
Them songs is probably generating, you know what I'm saying, it could end up making you 30-40 mil throughout your life, and you sold that for a hot one real quick, and it's
you
just
feel
like,
me? You ain't gonna recoup no more money. You remember Bobby Schmurder and Roddy Rebel?
Yeah. I remember you said in Roddy.
Bobby Schmurder, and then his homie, he went to jail with Roddy Rebel.
Okay, yeah.
So Roddy, they blew up. I don't know if that was 2014, 2013. They was big, and they went to jail for 7 years.
Yeah.
Well, just like you said, they give you that advance up front, and then what they try to do is they're not gonna pay you again until they recoup all that money they gave you.
Yep.
So they give you $5 million, you're not getting another check from them until you sell $5 million plus.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Roddy got this big ass check years ago. He broke now. You had commissary, paid for your kids and everybody to live good. You out, you broke.
Mm-hmm.
And you still got a contract to fulfill.
Yep.
But you ain't getting no money.
Yep.
So it's fucked up. You gotta pay attention to these deals and what you signing, and don't just run off into nothing head first. Kanye did say some good shit in that interview though on Drink Chunks. He said if the contract is longer than if it's longer than one piece of paper, don't sign it.
Shit, I believe it.
He was dropping some gems, but he called me off wrong when he said that Big Sean shit. So you definitely should check that out, cause
I believe it. I'm definitely more aware of. There's a lot of deception in this world.
Yeah,
a lot of like that's the end of the goal. Money talk, bro. And people that you think is doing something for you, it's always something in exchange. So you gotta know what you giving them in exchange.
You gotta know it ain't nothing in this world free.
You gotta know ins and outs. You can't, say after a certain age, you gotta stop hoping, and you gotta, hoping people do you right, and just, have them checks there for yourself. All right, I'm gonna read this contract. Whatever you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta make your own damn contract, make your own damn conditions or whatever. Shit.
Follow Russ.
That's the way, and honestly, that's the best way to go.
That's the best way to go.
Own your own shit, and that's what I hopefully could try to do is just try to make my own team, get my own shit together to where I don't need you.
And then this is how I look at it too, man. Unless you down and out and nobody knows you and your plays ain't getting nothing. Once you start getting that recognition where the labels and the people start coming to you, you don't need them no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They get you right at that point.
Yeah, they come to you.
They come to you right at that point when you was just about to not need them.
We can make
more.
it big.
Yeah, because they only want you. They only want you once you hot. Once they see you, that people is paying attention to you, and people is willing to feed into you, and people is willing to stream your shit. People is willing to spend money on you. Yeah, they want to jump right in between that. Like, yo, all right, boom.
Collect that shit, all profit.
We could see and telegraph, in the future you probably making, all this M. So we're gonna go ahead and give you
that shit.
Yo, we got a meal for you right now, but you was just about to,
And if you would have stayed solo over the next this year you would have made 700,000, but the next year you would have made 3 million if you would have stayed by yourself.
Yeah, sometimes it's the long game, and a lot of people can't play that long game.
Yeah,
I feel like me in my life, for everything I do, I've always been long game oriented. Like, it ain't never no rush for right now. If
I can definitely relate to that, man. I can definitely relate to that, man. Shipping crazy, man. It's warm out in December. Holidays over with. New Year's finna come up, man. What we doing for New Year's? Y'all popping bottles? What y'all got going for New Year's, man?
Shit, man.
What you doing, hippie?
No plans yet. Shit.
Nothing yet?
I ain't got no plans, man.
Every day's a new year to me.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what I got going on. I kind of want to go downtown, go to the course and protest about days. They tell you it's 24 hours in a day. That's so you won't complain about working 8 of them. Everybody protesting about everything nowadays, so I'm finna go down there, stand in the middle of the street with a chair and a sign.
We need more hours.
No, we need less.
Less hours?
It's 12 hours in a day.
Less hours, more pay.
Yeah, it's 12 hours a night, 12 hours in a day.
We want less time.
More money.
I'm
money.
Confused.
Shit'll never happen, man. I'm just talking over here, man.
Look,
It's a new year, man. I got a lot of shit coming up, man. I'm finna get me a dog, man.
A dog?
Yeah, we shopping for a Doberman.
Oh, Doberman.
Yeah, get them ears chill. Yeah, specific. That's all I want. Don't bring me no little poodle in my motherfucking. I don't do the little house dogs. I gotta give me some big pit bulls. Always had them. Y'all got any pets? I know you don't, or you do.
I did, and I do, and I have, and I will.
Something like that. Yeah. You got any dogs? Any type of pets?
Nah, I'm not really I ain't a pet person, especially at this point in time right now. I feel like it's too much responsibility. They better off with another family than me.
Nah, I feel if it's a Doberman, pass it my way.
They live a much better life.
I feel you. I got a lot of time on my hands, man. It's been a while, so I feel like, Want to get back in the groove.
Yeah, I love animals. I'm friends with animals, but I'm not. I'm not family with animals.
Nah,
I don't want you to come back to the crib.
They be doing
But
like
we
a
cool.
lot with these dogs, man. These people be treating them like actual like part of their family.
they are
Yeah,
part
bro,
of the
it's some-
family.
There's some dogs living better than me.
It's some dog
there's
facts,
some
bro.
Dogs that got
They got
fat
that-
cribs,
They got their
bro.
own,
What?
their own crib.
These people
I
is
be
nuts,
seeing
They
some
eat-
shit.
They eating the finest. They be on lavish vacations and
I
shit.
see
I
some
be
shit,
like,
bro. These motherfuckers
How
don't.
you turn the dog vegan? I promise you put a meat in front of it, instinct is gonna kick in.
I know what you talk. Look, man. Some people are a little too close with their animals.
Bro, licking their mouths, that should be weird, bro. Y'all be weird with them animals, bro.
shit, the way people going, dog probably getting more play than most people.
Shit, you never know, man. Shit, that's the thing.
Oh, no.
Man.
Don't protest that.
Yeah,
man. Be a little too,
Somebody go, mind your fucking business, right? Past throw a bottle at it.
a little too close, man.
Mind your fucking business. Nah, I need one. I like one for I really want one for like a guard dog, man.
Yeah. for
Protection. It's me and my shorty a little bit, little shorty, until I get her good with the strap. And then I rather have it. I move around at a lot of different hours. I be out by myself a lot. Feel like it'll be good for me.
Yeah.
Type shit. It's real cool, man. Just enjoying Arizona shit. The only thing I haven't had out here is a dog. Enjoying myself with a dog. I be seeing all the people run at the parks and shit. I ain't never did that shit.
I feel it.
They got dog parks back home? Like that?
Yeah, but they get shot up. Ain't a dog. A couple homeless people sleeping in it.
No.
We ain't going to no dog park back
Fuck.
home. You better off in your yard, if that. It ain't no place to be. The dogs got guns, my nigga. Hell no. Reef, man. Musically, man. I know we talked a little bit at the beginning. Anything coming at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, I do got something I've been working on. I'm trying to get it off as early as I can in the year. I'm shooting for the end of January. It's possibly beginning of February, but definitely best work I put out. It's a lot of stuff I've been sleeping on. It's a lot of new stuff in there.
Yeah.
And like I said, that was my goal, is to get out whatever is in me, whatever's inside me, to get out of me. And I'm making an effort. That's really all I've been doing, is working on that and getting that ready. I have high hopes for it, for sure. I believe
That's what's up.
it's some timeless, some classics in there for sure.
That's what's up. A whole project?
A whole project.
Nice.
I'm excited to drop it. Excited to let it go. No, I'm real confident about it.
That's what's up, man. It should be real good, man. Shit.
I'm real confident about it.
It should be real good, man.
I can't wait for the people to hear it.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%, man. I seen you was in the studio with Doozy.
Yep.
Like I say, that's a sponsor of my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Doozy Does It. How was it recording with Doozy, man?
Yeah, bro. Doozy always do his thing, man. You was the one who put me on to Doozy when we first did our track NASA. Yeah, Doozy's dope, man.
Yeah,
Doozy dope.
real talented guy, man. So I tell y'all, man, y'all can hear it firsthand from somebody who comes in here and lay down his tracks and work with Doozy, man. Y'all come tap in to DDI Productions studio in Phoenix, Arizona, man. Reef, man, I want to thank you for coming through, man.
Yeah, most
Trill Talk,
definitely.
Real Talk podcast. Talk about a little bit of anything and everything. Yo, what's your at? Let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me at Granite Reef, Granite_Reef, GRANITE_REEF. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. And then if you want on YouTube, it's just Granite Reef, no underscore.
Music, just Granite Reef.
Granite Reef. And you can find me at Granite Reef on everything.
It'll be
Spotify,
right here on the screen,
Apple
man.
Music, Tidal,
Yeah.
whatever you got, I'm on there. Plug me in.
Definitely, man. Y'all tap in and support my guy, man. One in the future, y'all gonna know that this is one of AZ finest, man. Real lyrical guy, man. Real lyrical genius, and it's just a matter of time before everybody get a little bit of this. We've been having
Man.
some talented guys come through and sit in this seat right here. So I want to thank you for coming to being a part of my podcast. You know what I'm saying, man? Appreciate you for stopping through.
Yo.
Me and you definitely got to collab again.
For sure, it's definitely gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? Hippie, thank you, my brother.
Always.
Already, man. Y'all drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know who y'all want to see next. And we'll be back, man. It's Reggie Rex. You know the fucking vibes. We out.
Yo.